Hello YouTube, Model Train 9500. This is going to be a locomotive review on the Kato SD70MAC. The one I have here is CSX number 713, and yep, it's the one with the cab headlight. And on the Kato boxes, they show you the locomotive like that. It's pretty neat. So see what we got in here when you open it up. Now this required assembly, but I've already assembled most of it. It's just we've never really gotten to the locomotive review on it. So you've probably seen the SD40-2 review I've done of my Kato SD40 and the BNSF, and I was very impressed with it. So likewise, the CSX SD70MAC is just as good. So here you got your little introductory thing. Basically, since you do need to put the parts on, it shows you where they all need to go. They're color-coded. Well, not really color-coded, but they show up so you actually know where you're putting stuff. And on the inside, you got your diagrams of everything, motor in there. So that's it. And parts on the back in case, I guess, something gets broken. So that's that. Let's get on to the train itself here. Now, keep in mind that I got this a while ago, so it's not going to be in the best shape it possibly could be, but I will continue with the review anyway. So we'll start up here on the front. You've got ditch lights right on the front there. And those are lighted, powered by LEDs. I'll get to that in a little bit. Get the headlight right there. And number boards, which I believe are lighted. And you got separately applied grabs, which I had to put on, so I imagine other people would as well. And you got your antennas and stuff on top. Fans, they're nice, nothing too special, nothing like the Athearn SD70ACE. And exhaust, again, nothing too special. Back here the fans are pretty nice though. They got a little grill on the top and then a fan. The horn, it's not really colored the same as the other parts, but not a big deal. On the back you got the tail light and the other plastic grabs, which the only thing that I don't like about them is since they're plastic, they proved a little bit difficult to get in when I was putting it together. And then on the top we got that, so it doesn't look like it's lacking any of the, oh, there goes the horn. I haven't glued anything down, but actually this is a good example. See the parts there, two little prongs. You got the hole. You just push it right in, like that. So anyway, got a brake wheel there. I'm pretty sure I had to put that on myself too. And there should be handrails on the back, but I think those got broken off. And again, you got handrails. And there's some pretty nice detail on the piping down there. Not wonderful, but it's better than a lot of other things. And right there it says SD70AC. Not an ACE, but just the AC. And I got the plow falling off. I apologize for not having this in the best possible shape. Oh, actually, I'll just take that off. And you would normally put the MU hoses on the front, although I never finished that. Now we'll take a look on the inside of the locomotive here. It comes off fairly easily. You just wiggle the shell back and forth, and then you got the inside of the locomotive, which normally will have one of these things, just a regular 8-pin blank plug, so that it will operate on DC. But since I have DCC, I'm gonna take just a regular Digitrax decoder like this 123, the 8-pin thing there, and I'll set it right there. So then we've got this DCC already, and there's the LED right there. And if you look inside the cab, there's a plastic piece which goes to the headlight. And here there's the two other plastic pieces which go to the ditch lights. So I'll put the shell back on here and show you what it looks like and then run it. And it pretty much just snaps back on. Just be careful, you don't want to break anything. Although I've been pretty good at that over the years. There we go. Alright, so we got it all on. set it on the track here. So, see the decoder, even though I actually just stole it from one of my other locomotives, so it's not gonna be on Loco 3, but let's see if I can slide the plow back on here. There we go. Just hold on 1 second while I get all this put back together. What I'm trying to do is get the plow back on. It has 4 little things that go into the rest of the locomotive. Alright, there we go. So the paint looks pretty good, although the black looks a little shiny, which I don't think it should. But I'll add some power here. And this is logo 5342, and I'll put it forward. So there we got the lighted parts on there. We have the ditch lights. Might not be able to see it, but they're up. And if we switch it to the back, let's see, we got the. So those are nice bright LEDs. I like that. So let's get to the actual operation of the locomotive here. So we got it forward, and give it some power. So that's about as slow as it'll run. Pretty quiet. I like that. Makes an interesting sound, almost like as if it were really sound equipped, although it's not. And back it up here. And this is 22-inch radius, code 100 track. So that's pretty nice. Let's hook up some cars here. So it runs pretty nice at slow speeds. It's quiet and very smooth running. It's not jerky at all, which to me is pretty important in a model train. So I'll pick up some speed here. And even though they're 22-inch radius curves, it doesn't really seem to be losing any speed at all while carrying that train, so that's good. To me that means that it has good traction and pretty good pulling power as well. So those lights are pretty bright. I'd say it's a pretty good locomotive. The only thing I'm not really big on is the wheels are pretty shiny in there. They show up a lot in person. I don't know if you see it on the video. And the paint is probably not as accurate as it could have been. But it's not a huge problem. Slow it down here. Again, those are very nice bright lights. And it runs pretty slow, and it's quiet, so. You might see this in some future videos if I improve the locomotive a bit. Right now it's not in the best of quality, but I think something could be worked out. So, see in here, packaging, like I said, I haven't installed all the details. There's a bunch left in here, like little trays, some handrails actually. Do those, and some kind of piping. So there is a lot of detail on these. If detail's an issue, don't let it be, because you put in your own parts, and it's pretty nice. So I guess that's it. That's my review of the Kato SD70MAC. Let it go by here again, but that'll be it. So thank you for watching, and look for more videos.